Hello. Welcome back to the Feel Good Factor. I'm Susmita Veganosaurus and I'm so glad you could join me here today. Car sickness, stop and go traffic, exhaust fumes so thick I could pierce the layer with the tip of my stiletto. If I wore one. I don't wear heels. I suppose that was the one saving grace that day. Jay and I stood upon that temporary podium for an hour doing the dairy alternatives demonstration. Almond milk's ridiculously easy to make. Blend, pour. Look how creamy cashew milk is. Ta-da! Yes, you can turn it into yogurt and cheese. All my usual enthusiasm out in its full and shiny glory. Enough to make 100 people squeal in delight. Ooh, ah, at the magic of vegan milks. Drop jaws to match my smug grin. We faced rows and rows of those plastic white chairs filled with 5 people. 5. And 3 of them were friends there to show support and cheer us on and ask us questions they already knew answers to. Anyone who knows me, vegan or not, knows plenty about making nut milks and seed curds just by being around my mad scientist level obsession with this stuff. Hey, look, I'm happy teaching one student at a time or 20. If they've turned up for my workshop, I'm game. But this time, I'd gone to a place far, far away. 45 minutes by car from my kitchen. For that kind of effort, the crowd better have been worth it. The lady who had organized the event and invited us to come all the way to Phoenix Mall in Whitefield to do our demo, she had promised to pull a big crowd. She even said, we're going to cover it on Facebook Live. We have so many followers. You're going to get a huge exposure. Not a camera in sight, phone or normal. And no, we didn't get paid for this. It was supposed to be a quote-unquote collaboration. Oh yes, I learned an important lesson that day. The next time I even consider braving Bangalore traffic, I'll be doing plenty of research on the organizers before accepting an invitation like this. As creators or people running brands built on our personalities, small business owners, conscious entrepreneurs, we get all these opportunities to collaborate. A lot of them are amazing and so worth putting the effort into, but also a very big chunk of them are a big waste of time and effort. Yeah, sure, if you're just starting out, then try every single thing so that you can learn more, you can get more exposure, more experience, even if not exposure like in this event. But if you aren't really starting out, if you've kind of got the hang of things, like say teaching a workshop, I had done that hundreds of times before even going to this event. If you already know what you're doing, then make very sure that whatever you commit to is going to be worth your time and your effort. Don't agree just to be polite. In this case, I'd agree to this lady because I thought there's going to be a future there. This one collaboration is going to lead to other collaborations. In fact, she had already, I'd met her for the first time when she had organized a different event, and she had pulled some crowd to that. So I was like, okay, good, she does this. So if I collaborate with her some more, then better and better opportunities will present themselves. Except it turned out that during that first event, it wasn't her who had pulled the crowd. It was the other people. So yeah, I just wanted to share that experience today. If you're a business owner or a creator or somebody who's just kind of getting the hang of things, be careful who you say yes to, watch out and weigh the pros and cons. Make sure whatever effort you put in towards something is going to pay off in some way, is going to be worth it. I was willing to do that event without getting paid because I thought whether marketing or not, that's a secondary thing. But I'm going to reach a whole bunch of new people and be able to talk to them about dairy alternatives, and maybe some of them would go vegan, So that was the payoff I was looking for. I thought, okay, the effort should lead to something meaningful, right? But people only didn't turn up. Then, it was like, okay, I hoped that the 2 random people who were there learned something from it and researched some more about veganism and went vegan. I just hope that's it. There's nothing else I got out of it. So yeah, watch out who you say yes to, weigh your pros and cons. And of course, there's always a polite, firm and kind and loving way to say, nope, I'm not available. Alright, if you enjoyed this episode, you're going to love my free newsletter, The Feel Good Tribe. Go to my website, veganosaurus.com/newsletter. The link is in the show notes, and sign up. I'd love to see you inside the Feel Good Tribe. Talk to you again next week. Take care. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of The Feel Good Factor. I'm Susmita Veganosaurus, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again very soon. Bye!